Yo, YouTube, it's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back. Okay, you guys, we are here with another episode of last week. Today, we are going to talk about Andrea Kelly, who is the ex-wife of R. Kelly. They have been divorced, I'm sure, over 20 years by now. She was also on, I think, Hollywood Exes. She may have breezed through Hollywood Divas. But, you know, she's a beautiful woman of a certain age. She has a great body. She's an excellent dancer. And as a matter of fact, that's how she met R. Kelly, is because she's a choreographer. Now, a lot of people don't remember, but I watched Hollywood Exes because it was right around the time that BET or TV1 or whichever one they was on was doing a lot trying to, get up on the black reality TV shows and stuff. And she was one of the people that they had on there. She's got a real big personality. She doesn't really mince her words. She is one of them people that gathers and gets you together. You know what I'm saying? She's got a real no nonsense energy about her. And she was telling everybody, to everybody's surprise, because I don't think really anybody knew R. Kelly was married. It wasn't really talked about, you know what I'm saying, in the Jet magazines, or you know what I'm saying, like it wasn't like they interviewed the family and stuff like that. It wasn't that type of setup. So nobody really knew that he was married. But not only was he married, girl, listen, he was married and got 3 kids with the woman. 3 kids with the woman. I think 2 of their children grown now. Anyway, when she was on this show, and it was time for her to introduce herself, and as a Hollywood ex, and she told this whole long diatribe about how she met R. Kelly and how they was friends first, and it was a whirlwind romance, and she was pregnant back to back to back. He kept her pregnant, and she traveled, and she couldn't believe how wonderful her life was. And it was just, this is after they had divorced. She's on Hollywood Exes now. Okay. So, then you fast forward a little bit more, and I know she did a live. I couldn't make it through that whole live because, it was just she was upset. This was after it first came out that R. Kelly was having this a whole Svengali thing, this pimp spirit, where he got all these girls supposed to be held captive, but they grown women, and he got their minds and their bodies and their spirits and their souls. He keeping them tight in the jar, and can't nobody figure out how to get their souls back. Like, she didn't say, no, he's innocent. She just said, that was his business. That was his business, and it don't have nothing to do with her, and people need to stop trying to bring her in it, right? So then you fast forward, the whole R. Kelly thing died down for a few months or so, and then it came back full force, with some new allegations, and Spotify and Pandora and the rest of them trying to take his music off the playlist, and people were split about it. Why they trying to take the music and all this, that, and the third. Okay. And now we see her on Sister Circle, and that's the show that Quad is on. We're going to talk about Quad, but not right now, but we're going to talk about Quad and Dr. Gregory. But anywho, so she's on there, and she's telling her story about how she was, what she said was violated and brutalized, and he brought her to the point where she wanted to kill herself. I mean, her parents was there. The thing of it is that she had such religious overtones. It was just like God spoke to her. God showed her. God was telling her, like, he walked her through understanding that she was abused and that she needed to get out, and that's something God will totally do. So it's no reason for us to believe otherwise, right? And later on when she got to meet one of the young ladies that was supposed to be caught up in his cult, she got to meet her parents, and she was just talking about how she was standing in the gap for the young lady, and she understood and all of this. The thing about it was, she was saying, she told the lady before she broke down, she said, it might have been after, I don't know, because I've seen the interview, I think in its entirety, but I've seen it in pieces, like the beginning, the middle, the end, but I've saw them all separately, you know what I mean? So anyway, she was telling her about, I had to go get healed, and I had to get myself together, and I had to do, I've seen quite a few of Andrea Kelly's lives. She's got a couple of 2-3 lives, a few minutes here, a few minutes there. She's got a couple where she's taking her children to school, and there's a guy driving, and I don't know. I don't know. To me, you make yourself seem less credible when you don't speak out. And that's just my personal opinion. When you don't speak out, you make yourself less credible. Okay, when you don't tell anyone, you make yourself less credible. Certainly when you get yourself together and realize, that what you went through, you can call that thing what a thing really is and things like that. I understand getting yourself together and all of that. But then you don't speak out on the girls' behalf that are still in captivity. This is about you. This is my story. This is what I went through. This is how bad it got for me. And I don't know. It's something about how she has carried herself through this whole thing that makes me look at her side eye. I am not going to say I don't believe her. I'm going to say I don't believe the degree to which she is trying to play it out. I think one of the things that she was upset about more than anything with R. Kelly was the fact that he was cheating on her. He didn't want to be with her no more. Like I said, she said she had this whole whirlwind thing, everything you could ever want. They had more money than they knew what to do with. She was on boats and yachts and planes, and then he go, and obviously, she's reached that age threshold where he don't want to deal with her. He want to go do that thing that's in his heart, which is young girls. That's who he is. He's a predator. And when you got a certain age, you're a certain level of responsibility and accountability, he don't want to deal with that no more. That's the thing that she was really, really hurt about on Hollywood Exes. It wasn't about being abused. She never ever broached that subject. And so now for this to have been such a horrific thing that you can't even make it through this conversation without just completely soaking the top part of your shirt. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I got my good eye on it. I really, really do. I didn't think she was very genuine with the parents. I didn't. When she was talking with the parents, she just really, really seemed less than genuine, in my opinion. Okay? I don't know. That's my whole take on it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all been watching the videos. Y'all been watching the reviews. Y'all seen it on top of the blogs. And Ashley Miller's What It Is. I know y'all seen it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all really feel like Andrea Kelly is really, really, really being 100 about what's up? What happened between her and R. Kelly in their marriage? Y'all let me know. Put it down below. I would love to hear what you think. But yeah. I don't know that I'm buying it. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. I just don't understand. People want to make it about buying his music and not buying his music and not supporting him and all of that. But y'all still sing Al Green songs. And Al Green got a pot of hot grits poured on it. You know what I'm saying? And as far as I know, he been straight since. If you start pouring hot grits on these dudes, you can still continue to listen to their music and support them, apparently. But y'all tell me what you think. Y'all put it down below. I'm being silly. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I holla.